Hello ladies and gentlemen. In this video I'll be giving you a quick tutorial on how to find a synonym and add it as an annotation. Now you do not need to read through the entire text to complete this step. All you have to do is find the underlined word, then find the synonym, and then add the annotation. We do this so we can comprehend what we are reading and expand our vocabulary at the same time. So let's see what this looks like. In our very first paragraph, we have an underlined word, masa. So here's what we're going to do. First, open up another tab. Now, when you do that, you want to go to thesaurus.com, and it popped up for me right away because I go here frequently, but go ahead and click on that right there. Now, when you get here, you have a bar up here. You're going to type in your word, M-A-S-A, masa. Now, notice right here it says 0 results for masa. Why? Because this is actually a Spanish word and it's going to ask, did you mean mass? No, we did not mean mass. We meant masa. So what you need to do, I don't want you to settle for one of these suggestions because that would not be, you won't be doing this correctly. You can click on meanings, see if something comes up there. And actually that might not be what we want to click on because it's not going to take us anywhere. So what we're going to do next is open up another tab. This is all part of the search to find the word, the meaning of a word. Type in your word, and then we're just going to type in meaning. Okay. And here it says in Latin American cuisine, basically we could think of food when we hear the word cuisine. And it says dough made from corn flour and used to make tortillas, tamales, etc. Okay. So we're just going to write where we can literally just copy this definition right here. And if we still don't know what masa is, we could go ahead and click on the images so we can see an image of it. Okay. And we have all these images right here. So it's this dough that we make for tortillas, tamales, and other foods. So we're going to get back to our page now that we know what it means. And we could add our annotation one of two ways. Either we right click and then click comment, or we could just click this blue comment sign over here with the plus sign in the middle. And then we are going to paste our comment in here. And then we'll click comment. So now when I read this, it makes sense. Every morning she'd get up at 5 to make a fresh batch of flour masa. Okay. Let's do this one more time with another word. So let's look for another. And notice I'm not reading through everything right now. I'm just looking for another underlined word. And I found one, dreaded. Okay. So we're going to look for the word dreaded. I'm going to go back to thesaurus.com since I already have it opened up. And I'm going to type in my word. Instead of typing dreaded, I'm just going to put dread because dreaded is the past tense word for dread. So I'm just going to put dread. And look what I'm getting. Alarming, frightening, awe-inspiring, awful, creepy, dire, frightful, shuddersome, terrible. Now, I want you to listen to what I'm going to tell you right now. I want you to pick the easiest word that you could find. What I mean by that, pick the word that you understand the most. Pick the synonym that you understand the most. None of us use this word right here, shuddersome. We don't use that word, but we do use the word creepy. We use the word awful, even frightening, alarming. Few of us use the word dire, terrible, frightful. I'm going to use the word frightful. So when I get here, I'm going to click on add comment and I'm going to type in the word frightful. So now when I read this, it says, on one cold day, she was so frightful of going outside that she started eating her tacos rather slowly. Now I know what's going on. She was very afraid. She was frightful, right? Let's find one more word. I don't want to do all of the assignment for you, so let's find one more word and then I'll let you continue the assignment on your own. Hesitated. Okay, so we're going to go back here. We're going to type in our word, hesitate. Remember, I'm only putting hesitate because hesitated is past tense. And I have a lot of words here. And remember, I'm going to pick the one that speaks to me. I'm not going to pick something uh, that I don't really understand. So balk, I don't really understand what that means. I don't understand. I've never heard of this word before. Falter, I've heard of that, but pause, that's a perfect word. We all know what pause means. Ponder, stumble, we also know what stumble means. I'm going to go with pause, okay? Because I know exactly what that means. And then so I'm going to go ahead and type in my word. And when I read it, it says, I paused and pulled out my lunch. I unwrapped the foil. All right. That's how you do that. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and reach out to me and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability.